Good morning, everybody. Good morning, or good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are on this big, beautiful blue marble. It is Tuesday at 9:50 a.m. for me, and I'm gonna play a little bit of Battlefront. You know when the last time that I launched Battlefront was? It surprised me too. The last time that I played Battlefront 2 was November of last year. It's almost been a year since I fired up Battlefront 2. It's been a while, man. That's very surprising to me. And then I thought about it and like, dude, I haven't done a Battlefront 2 stream in so long. So I figured, why not dust off the rust and maybe jump into a few matches, do a little short and sweet 30-minute early morning stream. Welcome, guys. I haven't done a daytime early stream in a very long time either, so I appreciate you guys hanging out with me for a little bit. I'm sure I'm going to be very rusty with the game, so bear with me a little bit. I don't know how the volume levels of the game are relative to my voice, so I'm going to go ahead and turn down the game volume a little bit. And if the game is way too loud still, please let me know. I'm just going to start with a little bit of Blast. How's everybody doing? Uniqueness, Minato, Epic Fan Nerd, I Like Mandalorian, Sapity, the DMB Network, Jeremiah, Sonia, Stuart, welcome, guys. Jeremy, good morning. My coffee is cold. I forgot to get a bottle of water. I got the house to myself for a few hours before I have to go pick up my daughter from school. So I'm just going to be lounging for a little bit with you guys. And then I got to knock out a ton of stuff around the house. We have a spare bedroom. We have 4 bedrooms in the house, and one of the bedrooms has always just been just kind of like a bunch of old furniture from our old house that we've been meaning to sell, and stuff like that. Things that we need to put in the attic, and I'm gonna do that today. Yeah, it's gonna be my mission for today. But anyway. Greedo in the morning, hell yeah. What's up, Dustra? Oh, what's up, Ant Shot First? Good to see you, man. Hope everything's going well for you. Currently in Orlando. Nice! What are you doing down there? Alright, here we go. Been a long time. Bear with me. I'm sure I'm going to be horrible at the game. I haven't played this since November of last year. So, once again... Oh, First blood. Not first. Whoa. Oh, sneaky. Good morning. HelloGreedo. Been a long time since I caught one of these streams. Well, welcome, man. It's been a long time since I've done a daytime stream, so it feels a little weird. It feels a little good. And I have not played Battlefront 2 since my microphone stand broke. So my microphone is literally... Oh, damn it. My microphone is literally like blocking a good quarter of my screen. For the past like 4 months, I've had to use a giant oversized coffee mug as my microphone stand. I kind of lay my mic inside of my coffee mug, and it just balances perfectly. And I didn't even think about it, but it's not that great of a setup when you're playing a video game. Not that great. Yikes. Alright, let's get them. They came from behind. Alright, here we go. Blasting. Let's get some. Woo! Oh, I almost got him. This feels like such a throwback. What up, Evan? Yeah, it does. It feels good. And you know, it's also a little nostalgic for me because I got up this morning, walked my daughter outside to go to school, and there was a little bit of a cool chill in the air, and whenever there's like a cool chill in the air, for whatever reason, I get a little like nostalgic, and there's just something about doing YouTube stuff, live streams, working on videos with when it's getting a little cooler outside. I don't know what it is about it. It's just I don't know. There's something about it, man. Something about it. Something about it. Like, I love when it gets cold outside and I'm working on a video and I open a window and there's like, I don't know, there's something about it, man. Maybe it's just living in Florida and, you know, it's 1,000 degrees every single day. And then when you feel that, when you start feeling that little chill, just, I don't know. It's nice. It's nice. Woo! Help me. What's up, Cole? Good to see you, man. Any new adventures lately? I Like Mandalorian says there is a Star Wars FPS in the works, but I don't know if it's Battlefront. Are you talking about Hunters? I know Hunters is coming, well, Hunters has supposedly been coming out for the past, like, few years. I'm hoping that it's sooner rather than later. I'd love to play it. Unfortunately, it's not going to be on the PC or the Xbox. It's only going to be for mobile devices and the Switch, which is fine. But hopefully it eventually comes out for the PC, because I would love to be able to play it and stream it. I definitely prefer playing it first person. I don't like playing this game third person. I don't know why. It's just I've always preferred playing Battlefront first person. Now, let's see. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. You sneaky. What his name is? Cochise. Oh, FPS from Respawn? Oh, really? Got him. Woo! No, bummer. Star Wars FPS is supposed to be inspired by dark forces. Oh, nice. I don't know if I know that or not. I don't know if I've... Oh, crap. What was that? It's like a big office chair blocking me. Big old office chair. Thought I saw somebody back here. I guess not. Oops. My grenade didn't detonate? That was weird. I turned on my Xbox the other day, and you know, I have an Xbox One, so I'm not able to play like Survivor or Starfield. But then I saw Starfield was available on the, like, you can play it through the cloud. What do they call it? They call it something else. So I might give that a shot. I don't know anything about it. I'm assuming it would run fine. You're basically what, like, kind of basically streaming the game to your console. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna give it a shot though, because my PC can't run it, and I have an old generation Xbox. Cloud gaming. So, does anybody do that? Like, you know, it's such a cool idea. It's such a cool idea. And I could see that being like something huge in the future, cloud gaming. I don't know if it's already like a relatively big thing, but it makes a lot of sense for people that maybe can't afford, crazy expensive hardware or whatnot. If you have an older, you might not even need some kind of console in order to play some of these games, in the future. Just stream it to your TV. All right, it's actually a pretty close match. I did not cover my face because I can't take my eye off the prize. All right, let's see if I can flank him. All right, gotcha. All right, here we go. Time to die. Woo! That's ball game. Nice. Cloud gaming only works if you have really good internet connection. Samuel. Yeah, when we built our house, I made it a point to have Ethernet hookups in my room, in my office, and then also in the living room. So my PC is hardwired to our, we have gigabyte speed. We have whatever, it's like the fiber shit, fastest shit you can get, at least at around here. And then my Xbox is also hardwired to the internet, so there shouldn't be an issue. It is still a fun game, Josh. It's crazy. Like when I went to launch the game, it said I hadn't played since November of last year. Any plans for what's up, Sapity? Any plans for autumn, winter? Any trips or journeys planned? Oh, also, have you taken a look at Starfield? We don't really have any plan. Well, me and my wife are going to Austin in about a week and a half. Austin, Texas. I've never been. We're going to a concert, and then we're just kind of explore the city for 2 days. It was just kind of a spur of the moment trip. We were like, one of our favorite artists. His name is Josh Ritter. Kind of like folksy rock and roll. I don't know. It's good. I like him. He's my wife's favorite, so we're gonna go see him. And we're like, oh, he's gonna be in Austin. I've never been in Austin. You want to go to Austin? And then we texted my parents and we're like, hey, can you watch watch the kid for 2 days? We can just do a whirlwind of a trip to Austin. And we just decided to do it. So it'll be a good time. Other than that, man, we don't really have any winter or autumn plans. We do have some plans coming up next summer. We are going to go to... boom, get him. We got a cruise planned next summer with me and my wife and my daughter. We're all going to go on a cruise. And then me and my wife, for our 10-year wedding anniversary, we're going to go to Yellowstone National Park and Grand Tetons and rent an RV out there. It'll be a good time. Go out there for like 10 days or so. But other than that, man, nothing planned really in the short term other than that Austin trip. I need to get with my team. Royal Caribbean. I think it's Carnival. It'll be fun. Like, there's a big water park on the ship. So my daughter will have a blast going down the slide and everything, I've only been on one cruise. Me and my wife took a cruise when we first got married, and They're a lot of fun. They're a lot of fun. Well, if you don't count a Navy deployment as a cruise, which I don't, but I was gone on a Navy boat for 7 months. I would much rather do like a week out to sea with a drink package and some fun water slides. Maybe some snorkeling. That sounds more enjoyable. Gotcha, punk. Lion Gustavo. I think that was his name. Gotcha, punk 512. A bunch of, is that his phone number? Maybe that's his phone number. Oh, I just got hit by something. Alright, I'm kind of in a groove. I'm gonna die right here, but I'm kind of in a groove. Boom! Gotcha. 6-player kill streak. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. This is actually making me want to play Counter-Strike, which I don't know how long ago I fired that up. It's kind of cool. Like, I was at work the other day, and I was actually driving the rescue, which sometimes I get put in a slot to drive the ambulance instead of ride on the fire truck. I was driving the ambulance, and the rescue officer, like the paramedic, you always drive like an officer, right? A lieutenant or a captain or whatnot. And we were talking about video games, and you wouldn't expect it, but he plays Counter-Strike still, and he plays World of Warcraft, he plays Guild Wars 2. I'm like, no shit, man. You know, you never know who plays games. You never know. Evans Media, thank you so much for the first super chat and channel support of this little Battlefront 2 live stream. I might actually do another live stream tonight. My wife might be doing bedtime, so I'll probably hop on here. And if I do, I'll play some more Battlefront 2. 8-player kill streak. Evans Media, give me 1 sec, man. Give me 1 sec. I want to see how long this kill streak can go, if that's all right. Nine-player kill streak. That was a little cheap one. I shot him in the side. He was chasing after a buddy of mine. Your department doesn't run ambulances? Oh, really? No, we're very busy. There's a rescue division. There's suppression division. Combat division, rather. I definitely prefer riding backwards, though. It's way more fun. And you don't have to go to the hospital very often. All right, 10-player kill streak. Here we go. I'm going to try to read this, Evans. Evans, thank you so much once again, man. The Dark Knight Theater Marathon was great. Also, do you have advice on how to ask a teacher for a teacher recommendation for college? Got to do it soon. Well, first of all, I'm glad to hear that the marathon was fun. How long did that take? I'm curious. Like, were there breaks in between the films? Had to be, right? What? Oh, that was... that was a bummer. I'm at the top of the leaderboard? What? That is surprising. Yeah. Oh. Oops. But you need to ask a teacher for a recommendation, like a recommendation letter. I wouldn't do it in email. Oh, 40 minutes between each. That's good to stretch your legs. Go to the bathroom. Grab a bite. You know, obviously I wouldn't do it through email. I would ask in person. Ask the teacher in person for a recommendation. And I wouldn't think about it too much. I would just go up and ask her or him, you know, and just say, don't, you know, obviously don't come out and just say, please, you know, write a recommendation for me, but say, you know, if you think if it wouldn't be too much trouble, and and you think it's deserved, which I have no question that it is deserved, would you mind writing a letter of recommendation for me? And then maybe just say you've really enjoyed his or her class and butter it up a little bit. But yeah, I wouldn't, honestly, I would not worry about it. You know, that's their job. They want, if you succeed, they succeed, and they'd probably honestly be honored that you're asking them to write a letter of recommendation. I would be. If a student came up to me, I'm not a teacher, but if a student came up to me and asked me, you know, for a letter of recommendation for my future, I would be honored, you know. So don't be nervous about asking, but yeah, just go into it and ask, if that makes sense. It's probably not much. That's probably not very good advice, but that's what they're there for, man. And they want to see you succeed. And again, if you succeed, they succeed. No, I understand, Evans. It would be awkward for me too. But again, they'd probably be very honored, and it wouldn't take too much time out of their day. And you know, they want to help. Ah, bummer. Vince, thank you so much for the super chat and channel support, man. It's good to see you this morning. A little different live stream than normal, huh? I'm probably gonna stream again tonight. I'm getting into a Battlefront groove, man. I'm coming back. I'm playing Boom Blow Up. But Vince, thank you so much for the channel support, man. Vince says Mickey Mouse is buying back Star Wars from Disney, or Mickey Mouse is buying back Star Wars from George Lucas. Dave Filoni's, is that the opposite? Dave Filoni's hat will direct a remake of the sequel trilogy, and they'll be shooting every copy of the originals into the sun. Exciting stuff. That's what I heard. That's what I heard on social media. I heard that on the social media. It's amazing what people believe when they want to believe. Oh, they want to believe. It's amazing what people will say when they want to get paid. Oh man, I should make a fucking video. I should make a song video. Just like that. Just called It's Amazing. But I appreciate that, Vince. I heard it from Dave. My cousin's friends with George Lucas. Best friends with George Lucas. He met him at Wendy's. They ordered the same thing. And then they fell in love. And they talked about how fucking awesome Starkiller is for 15 minutes. And George Lucas knew that my cousin was a true fan. A real fan, not a fake fan. No, not a fake fucking fan. Gotcha, Valentina? I didn't see the name. Tranquil Force. I definitely prefer being lower in these levels. Like, when I'm up top on these buildings, I feel vulnerable. But then sometimes it doesn't work. All these fake fucking fans. I'm a real fan. I'm a real fan. Put me in, coach. Put me in, coach. I'm a real fan. People are silly. Nice. Good domination there. It's amazing what people will say Imagine being like Zero, knowing you make money by writing lies and BS for each video one uploads, and people seem to buy it. Sapity. Yeah, it's oh, I got second place. Not too bad from a first time playing it since November. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, at first I was like very hopeful when he came on the scene that, because it was all obvious like bullshit. You know, at first I thought it was funny. I thought it was like maybe like an Andy Kaufman style bit, you know, and I was like, that's funny. I hope that's what it is. But no, he started doing like interviews and whatnot, and no, it's like completely serious. And I personally, I would feel, I don't know, super shady, super, I don't know, I'd lose respect for myself if I pumped out a bunch of stuff like that every single day, about nothing, about obvious fake stuff. I mean, maybe he makes it up. Maybe he just sees it posted on like Reddit, just random shit. It's weird. I don't know. It's just, I don't know, strange to me. But anyway. Oscar Rodriguez, thank you so much for the super chat as well this morning. Oscar says, on a serious note, I would like George Lucas to make some art house films, not like THX, but different experimental projects that speak about him. Yeah, I would like that as well. Apparently he is doing that, but not for us. He's doing it and showing them to his friends, is what he originally, I don't know if he's done any of that, but I remember when he was selling Disney, he said, or not selling Disney, selling Star Wars, I remember him saying something like that, like he's going to be making smaller films that he'll just show to his director friends and people close to him, which is cool that you have that liberty and that you're able to do that. But you know, Star Wars, I almost see it like, I mean, it's amazing that this thing blew up into what it was, but at the same time, I would have loved to see more, you know, inventive, random George Lucas projects, and we'll probably never see another one. I mean, Star Wars kind of consumed his life, and what we may have seen from him outside of the world of Star Wars, you know, we'll really never see. I'm not going to call it a bummer, but it kind of is, because I would love to see some non-Star Wars George Lucas projects. You know, American Graffiti is great, THX is great. I saw Red Tails when it first came out. I don't really remember it, but yeah. You know, after A New Hope, he kind of, you know, he obviously took care of his kid and became more of a, I mean, obviously he still wrote and was heavily associated, but he didn't direct until the prequels, and then, you know, he had this giant, monstrous business to run. So, but yeah, I doubt we'll ever see another, unless in the future when he, you know, when you know, we're all passing, when he passes in the future, maybe they'll release his little movies that he made for his buddies. That'd be kind of neat. Whoa, yikes, I didn't see that guy. Seven-player kill streak, here we go. This old 37-year-old man swinging this mouse, tapping that keyboard. What is ye breakfast, Jeremy? What am I having for breakfast? I just had a little bowl of cereal. I usually don't eat breakfast. If I do, it's usually just a protein shake. So at the house, I usually have a protein shake in the morning. Lunch might just have like apples and peanut butter. I like putting peanut butter on apples. Just a little snacky snack. And then I'll eat dinner. At the fire station, we usually do a big breakfast, and then everybody's on their own for lunch. And then we all obviously eat dinner together as a family. And I'm not a snacker. I don't snack throughout the day. So yeah. Whoa! I was reading the chat. Just got popped in the face. Oh, my bad, Jeremy. Yikes. I have the high ground. We all got tunnel vision, boys. Let's make sure they're not coming from behind. My name is not Jeremy, but your username is... Oh crap, I'm gonna kill myself. But my username is Jeremy. What? Alright, let's try this. Try a little flanking maneuver here. That didn't work. Sneaky turtle, 421. What the hell? Oh. Alright, they're gonna be right here. Nope. I finally recorded a new webcam in my new house, which I've been living in for 4 years. I don't know if you noticed that. I did that this morning. I was like, you know what? I've had the same webcam since I lived in our old house. Me and my wife's first house that we bought in like 2013. I should probably change that. No, I don't have any lightsabers from Saber Theory. I actually just got sent one from Damien Sabers. I had never heard of them until they reached out to me. And so I did some research. I read some reviews on Reddit. And I was like, oh, they're very legit. And So I have a Luke Skywalker Return of the Jedi. Beautiful lightsaber from Damien Sabers. I'm going to be making a video about it probably. Oh, I thought there was a guy back there. I'm going to be making a video about it on Thursday probably. And it's not a sponsored video or anything, but they did send me it. It's pretty impressive. I'm kind of blown away by like the motion sound effects, and how much you can control just by like flicking your wrist in different directions. It's pretty crazy. I've never had like a really nice, high quality lightsaber like this. So, you know, you turn it on and then all you got to do is kind of like push out your wrist and it ignites, and it's really sharp. It's really sharp. But yeah, I'll make a video about it in the next couple days. I got to work tomorrow, so. Oh, how did that not get him? Oh, it did. Okay. So, I don't have anything to compare the Damien Saber to. But I'm very impressed with it. Damn. Doom Cause, thank you so much for the super chat and channel support, man. I greatly appreciate that. Aw. Let's go chase him, boys. One sec, Doom. Oh, wow. Yikes. Doom says, I noticed the webcam, favorite Battlefront 1, Battlefront 2 maps. Ooh, my favorite Battlefront 1 map from Battlefront 2015, there was a map, well, my favorite mode was cargo. I loved cargo, man. I wish we had something like that in Battlefront 2. That you know, that just kind of like capture the flag style, you know, I have the football type gameplay is really fun to me. But my favorite map for cargo, there was an indoor map that I really liked, where there's like two bases that are on opposite sides of each other, and then there's, you know, the flight line in the middle. I loved that map. Oh wait, no, that's not cargo. That's in this game, isn't it? Oh, I'm getting them confused. That's one of my favorite maps here, and I usually play that Blast, I think. But yeah, man, I prefer, for whatever reason, like when I first started playing this game, I really liked the large scale game modes, but now over the past maybe couple years, I definitely prefer the smaller game modes like Blast or Strike. So most of I really like this map. Like, it's a great size. There's great corners to cut. There's great flanking positions. The Tatooine map that I played earlier, it's fun, but I don't feel like there is a I feel like this map has a little more cohesion to it. It's more, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. Yeah, man, I really don't know what my favorite maps are. One of my favorite maps in this game for a large-scale game mode is a prequel era map, and I believe it's on Geonosis. No, it's not on Geonosis. It's like you're marching up, and then there's some walkers that are broken down on the sides, and you have to get into a hangar, I believe. What map is that? Where is that? That's probably my favorite map when it comes to large-scale game modes in this game. But dude, it's crazy. I haven't played this in almost a year, and I've already forgotten so many of the game modes. That's kind of wild to me. Refresh my memory. What are some of your favorite maps? Maybe it's Naboo. Well, I don't think it... Well, maybe it is. I've seen the Galaxy Edge ones, and I'm indifferent. Yeah, it's cool to build them in the shop, but the actual sabers and sound effects leave some to be desired. They lack a certain punch. Interesting. Yeah, I've never actually held one. I've never seen one in person. The Galaxy's Edge sabers. So I can't really, compare it to anything. But I've been very happy with this Damien saber. I'm not going to do it. It's not like I'm going to go cosplay with it or swing it around and do that kind of stuff with it. But as something to have that I'm eventually going to hang on my wall, it's really sharp. And you can control. What's really neat is it actually connects to your phone through Bluetooth, so you can change it to any color that you want, just like a light strip almost. And also you can change the sound effects. You can change the sensitivity of things. You can change the brightness all on your phone. There's some other stuff you can change too, but yeah, it's just so I'm debating about maybe vertically hanging it on my wall somewhere in my room. But what I'm really debating about is whether or not I want to display it on a wall with the blade or not. Like, I think it's the Luke Skywalker Return of the Jedi lightsaber, and I kind of just want to put the hilt on my wall. Like, with the blade looks awesome. It's awesome, but like, if it's not ignited, if it's not lit up, it's a big white plastic tube on my wall, and I think it might just be kind of cool to hang the hilt somewhere in the collage that I have in my office, but we'll see. Oh my god, everybody left. The other team basically jumped ship. After this match, I'm gonna hop off, but Walker Assault still has best indoor Hoth Tatooine from the first game. Dude, oh, that was quick. I thought we had to kill him 20 times. So yeah, man, I really miss Cargo. The Hoth map in Cargo, the Hoth map, Battlefront 2 Cargo mode, was probably my favorite. It is so small and claustrophobic, and I loved that map, man. I loved that map. That'd be fun to play. Maybe I'll reinstall Battlefront and play that tonight. Cargo modes. If I can get people, if I can even find a match. Do people still play it? I don't know. Let's hang out for a little bit. Turn on some tunes. If that's okay with you guys. Before I hop off here. Got a bunch of stuff to do around the house. So time flew by, man. We're already at 46 minutes. I didn't anticipate playing that. I planned on playing like one match, hopping off after like 30 minutes. But no, that was fun. That was fun. So I'm planning on streaming again tonight, Battlefront 2. I just wanted to hop on, have some coffee, wake up a little bit. I was up super late last night. I was playing a game, but I ended up scratching that kind of short. And so we have a cat that she had to have like major surgery a couple months ago. They removed like a big I mean, I guess you could call it like a tumor on her chest. And the doctor, we sent it away for testing. We were just curious. Why isn't the little bars playing? There we go. We sent away the mass for testing, and it turns out she had very aggressive cancer. And so she is kind of in the process of withering away right now. So we're having to make some pretty tough decisions. She's 13 years old. And it's basically the equivalent of breast cancer, but in a feline, So we've had her since 2010. My wife found her in this little tiny like newborn kitten in a dumpster at a place she worked at the time in 2010. And she was like, I can't just leave this baby kitty, in the dumpster. So she took her home, and we've had her. I was actually on a deployment, and my wife emailed me when I was on the boat, and I checked my email at night, and I was like, oh, I guess we have a cat now. Another cat. So yeah, she's been fine over the past few months since the surgery, but she, the past, I would say 4 days, she's not really eating or drinking, very lethargic. She doesn't really get up to walk around. She'll still purr and like nuzzle up against us and rub her head against our hands, but you can just tell. So she's in the process of dying basically, and I just kind of stayed up late with her last night, petting her on our bed, and the doctor was like, if you want to make her a little more comfortable through this process, so she gave us some medicine, basically like a steroid anti-inflammatory that we are giving her. It's supposed to increase her appetite. I gave it to her for the first time this morning, picked it up from the vet. So we just, trying to figure out when, because I don't want her to suffer, and we're trying to figure out when it's not the right time yet, but I'm sure it's coming in the next week. Yeah, man, it breaks my fucking heart. That's our little deployment cat, she's the best. Very lovable. So I don't know. I don't want her to suffer, so I'm sure, when it gets to the point where we can tell that there's no, I don't know. But yeah, it sucks. But yeah. Little black and orange, little short hair, little thing. And she's super sweet, so it sucks to see her go through this. But anyway, Vince. Brendan and Vince, I appreciate the super chats this morning. I've been there myself with 2 cats. My family's cats growing up, same thing. But when we put down our family cat, one of our family cats, I want to be there for it. I don't want the idea of like, I understand people don't want to see their pet in their last moments like that, but for me, it's important to be there when you do have to make that decision, because a vet, even if the pet is out of it and not very responsive, going to the vet is still kind of a little traumatic experience, especially for a house cat, So I always want to be there and, be in front of their face, and like, maybe it's a little moment of comfort. And if it kind of, it's not about you, it's not about you. It's about them. And yeah, it's going to break your heart. Yeah, it's going to be a horrible image that you see for the rest of your life. Yeah, it's heartbreaking. But it's not about you. It's about them and their moment and the last things that they're going to see and hear. And you don't want the last things that they see and hear to be like a lab coat and an unrecognizable voice, you know? So, to me, it's important to be there for, like that, for humans and pets. But, yeah. Brendan, thank you so much for the super chat and channel support. Brendan says, have a Guinness on me. Always good to see you, Greedo. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, man. We're actually, me and my wife, on Friday, we're going to go to a little British pub. So you hit the nail on the head right there. My wife has Fridays off. I don't have to work this Friday, so we're gonna have like 7 hours to ourselves while the kid's in school, and we're gonna go have some lunch at a British pub, and I will pick up a Guinness on you there, Brendan. I appreciate it, man. But anyway, cheers. Vince, thank you so much. Have a Hooter Brown. Have a good one, everybody. I appreciate that. What's a Hooter Brown? Is that something I recognize? Hooter Brown. Let's see. Hooter Brown beer. Oyster City. Have you mentioned this to me before? This I feel like I've looked this up before. All right, Oyster City. If I ever see this, I will absolutely pick it up. Apalachicola, Florida, Oyster City. I don't think I've had this. Where? Let me look this up. Where is it in relation to me? Oyster City Brewing Company. Let's see how far of a drive that would be from me. Oh, geez. Okay. It's like 4.5 hours. That's not too far from you, though, right? No, wait. Oh. Trying to think the last time I was up there. Last time I was kind of near Tallahassee. Me and my wife drove to... Oh, where was that? We drove to like a campsite, and there was like a cave that you could take a tour in. What was that? Tallahassee. I think it was closer. Might have been closer to Alabama, actually. Tallahassee Cave. Caverns? Oh, is it just Florida Caverns State Park? Florida Caverns State Park. Yeah, Florida Caverns State Park. That's the last time I was... Is that even near Tallahassee? Where is that? Okay, yeah, it's west of Tallahassee. Okay. Okay, so it's about 4 hours. I haven't been out that way in a long time. But they sell it around, so you can find a pack somewhere. Several hours. Yeah, there's a few really nice package stores in Jacksonville. So I'm sure somebody has it. I'll keep an eye out for sure. Sounds right up my alley. Oscar. Thank you so much. Oscar says, beans on toast sounds gross. No thanks. I mean, I've had it before, not knowing that it was a thing. Like, I never knew it was a British thing. I remember eating beans on toast, like, when I was, I mean, this was 2000, this was probably like 2007, 2008, 2009. I remember having beans on toast, like, at so our squadron, our Navy squadron, it's called a Geedunk, and it's basically like a little convenience store inside of a squadron, and I don't know, they might just sell They sell like beanie weenies and beans and bread and peanut butter and, you know, just random shit like that for if you're hungry in the middle of the night and you're on watch or whatnot. And yeah, I had beans on toast, and then I would get like Vienna sausages, pour a bunch of hot sauce in it, and just eat it out of the can. But yeah, it's not bad. I mean, I it's just beans and toast, you know. It's just kind of, I mean, if you go to a barbecue restaurant, they'll give you toast sometimes, Texas toast or whatnot, and they'll give you some beans. I mean, I like mixing those two together. But it's not bad. Give it a shot. Give it a shot. Give it a shot. It's not too bad. But all right, guys, we went an hour. I didn't expect to go an hour. This was fun, man. I'm gonna play some more Battlefront 2 tonight. So if you're up for it, stay tuned. Yeah. Anyway, thanks for hanging out. Those of you who super chatted this morning, I appreciate it. The next time that you guys will see me, I'll probably do a stream tonight. And then on Thursday, I will probably do an Ahsoka stream. Nothing on Friday, and then I don't know. But anyway, guys, I'll see you tonight if you're there. If you're not, I'll do another Battlefront stream soon. But anyway, have a fantastic morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are on planet Earth. And I will catch you all on the flip side. See ya!